Okay, the first part, because you have this, these are special dice, they are different kind of numbers. First one is very simple. There is just one six, so one out of total are six faces. 150 times 150 multiplied by 1 over 6, which is 150 divided by 6. So you expect it to be 25 times, right? Any questions so far? Dice A and dice B are each rolled once. Find the probability that the two numbers they land on have a total of 6. A total of 6. So let's make the combinations. If the first dice is 2, then the second dice must be 4 to make 6. If the first dice is 3, then the second dice should also be 3. And there is no other possibility. First one doesn't have a 4, so there is no other possibility. Okay, so let's find the probability now. 4 means you need to add them. First is 1 by 6. No, sorry, there are 3 2's. So 3 by 6. And second one being a 4, again 3 4's. So 3 by 6. Okay. First one being a 3 is 1 by 6. There is just one 3. Second one being a 3 is 2 by 6. All right. Now you just need to simplify. Okay. 9 by 36 plus 2 by 36. So that is 11 by 36. Any questions? All clear?
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Welcome, Salam. Welcome back.
Sir, could you please explain the question which I sent you?
Yes, I am going to explain, but let's finish this one first.
Okay.
We are already in the middle now. So you can have a look. These are the two dice. They are different kind of numbers, not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we can move to B part. Find the probability that when two numbers they land have both numbers are 3. So first of all, have a total of 6. That means this is a conditional probability. Okay, it's they already have a condition that total is 6. So you can put the condition of total being 6 as their probability being the denominator. Okay. Now both numbers being 3. What's the probability of being 3? Well, isn't it this one? We calculated already before. First 3 and second 3 is 2 by 36. Okay. Okay. So first two's being both numbers being 3. We already know it was 1 over 6 times 2 over 6. Okay, so 2 over 36. And this was the condition, have a total of 6. So that was the total 11 over 36. So that means 2 over 11 is your answer. Any question here, please ask. We have one more part now. This is the tricky part. Okay. Look here. Nth roll, it first lands on number 3. They're talking about the dice B. What are the B numbers? 1, 222, 36. 1, 222, 36. The probability of 3 is 1 by 6. And what's the probability of not 3? 1 minus 1 by 6, 5 by 6. Right? So, nth roll. Nth roll. Let's say there are two methods. First of all, trial and error. That will be simple. Let's say it's on the fifth row. You get 3, right? So that means first 4 should be not 3. Okay, not 3, not 3, not 3, not 3, and then 3. Okay, so what's the probability of not 3? 5 by 6. All right, so 5 by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4 raised to power 4, and then 1 by 6. All right. Let's calculate that. Okay, we made a mistake. Sorry. This is not dice B. I picked the data of dice A. Dice B is 233 tetra 4. One more time. 233 tetra 4. The probability of 3 will become 2 by 6, or you can say 1 by 3, and not 3 will be 2 by 3 then. Let's edit them. Now you need to change this also. First four are not 3, so 2 by 3 raised to power 4. And the fifth one is 3, so 1 by 3 raised to power 1. Okay, what's the answer here? 2 raised to power 4 is 16. 16 over 3 raised to power 4 multiply by 3, it's 243. So that means this is not the answer. We don't have 32 over 79. Okay, so you can try another one. Let's try the sixth roll. That means 2 by 3 raised to power 5 times 1 by 3, 1 as usual. So 2 raised to power 5 is 32, and 3 raised to power 5 is 81, 243 times 3, 729. That turned out to be the correct probability as given here. Okay, so that's why it's the sixth roll that will give you 1 by 3. Okay, now there is another method, but I think trial and error is better. That will be a little long. Okay, so now we are going to do one circle questions that uh, Tawais has shown us from the past paper. So let's do step by step. First of all, using the
Problem, sir.
Walaikum Salam, alternate segment theorem. This 20 angle must be equal to the angle made by the chord. Well, this is the angle between tangent and the chord, 20 degree, and the same chord is making the angle x. Okay, same chord is making the angle x. So you can say that x is equal to 20 degree. Okay, so we can start with x. X is equal to 20 degree because alternate segment theorem, right? Now, what's next? We can find W. How much is W?
20.
W is also 20 because it's angle by the same chord. ED is making the angle W and X. Okay. So angle by the same chord. We have two angles. Okay, let's label them. Next is okay. Wait a second. Okay, something related to, yeah, this one. This angle is how much? Angle CDB. Angle CDB is equal to also 20 degree because of the alternate angle. Okay, you have two parallel lines, so this angle is also 20 degree. Okay, so far clear? No questions? Now what we are going to do, what's this full angle? This full angle is obviously 45 degree. So you can apply the alternate segment theorem one more time, this time using the code dB. Okay, dB and the tangent are making 45 degree, and the same code is making the angle, this one. Okay, this angle DAB, that is also now 45 degree. Okay, so this whole angle is 45 degree. However, because this is a tricky question that he sent, however, you should look, you look here, this angle. How about this angle now? BAC. This small angle is also equal to 20 degree because angle by the same arc or same chord BC, right? BC is making 20 degree and BC is also making this angle. So that means this small angle is 45 minus 20, 25 degree. So far, any questions? I know there are a lot of angles here. You must be thinking, we need to think about this. Okay, so far clear?
Yes, sir.
So look closely here. This Z angle, this Z angle is actually alternate segment theorem by chord dB. Okay, if you look, Z angle should be 45. Z is equal to 45. Why? Because alternate segment theorem, which chord? You can see BD. BD is making the angle Z here. Okay, by the chord BD. If any doubt here, please ask. BD is making this angle Z. If no questions here, now lastly we need the Y angle. So anyone? First of all, AB chord is making Y, okay? Because there are too many angles. AB chord is making Y and also angle AEB. This one is also Y. Clear? Because AB chord is making Y and it's also making angle ABD. So AEB is also Y, AEB. So far clear? If you were clear until here, we just need one more thing to apply now. Opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral. Okay. Opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Remember, these two angles are always supplementary. So look at this quadrilateral, quadrilateral ACDE. This, this quadrilateral. So your opposite angles are y plus 45, that's this big angle AED, and the opposite one is 75. This whole angle y plus 45 plus the opposite angle 75, that must be equal to 180 degree. Okay, so from here you can find y is equal to 60. Okay, y is equal to 60 degree. The reason will be opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. All right, so could you clear the working at the end so I can take a picture? If I clear the working, everything will be erased, but I will just forward the photo to you. Okay, wait, I will just share in the chat because I shared this with Chavez earlier. Meanwhile, you can start the next part. You can think about the next part, next question. Okay, this is the photo. You can check.
I had a question about a formula you had taught us. I wanted to know what was it applicable to?
Yeah, but what formula?
Sir, I think it was y is equal to a into x minus h square. Should I send it to you?
Yeah, that formula is just the completed square form. So if you're talking about completed square
Wait, so
form, y is equal to x minus h whole square plus k is this one.
sir, there's an a before the bracket.
Oh, yes, there is an a. Okay. This is just the completed square form. If you have any question related to complete square form, we can solve that.
I
But
think, sir, we used it to find some coordinates and the derivative part.
the derivative is different, but coordinates we can find. Okay. Suppose a is greater than 0. If a is greater than 0, that means it's a minimum curve. And if a is less than 0, that means it's a maximum curve. But first of all, remember this is only for quadratic equation. It's not for any other equation, only for quadratic equation. Now, suppose, and this h and k are the coordinates of the turning point. Okay. So that is like a slightly different topic, not differentiation. I mean, that is kind of basically completed square form. Okay. If you have completed square form, you can directly find the maximum or minimum point. Okay. You can ignore the minus sign, just pick the h value and the k value. That will be your turning point. Okay. Any other question, Sophie?
No, sir.
So if you have related question related to completed square, we can discuss that again. So let's go back to this question now. We need to differentiate. So differentiate means bring the power down. 3 times 4, 12. Subtract 1 from the power. 3 minus 1 is 2. Again for the next term, bring the power down. 4. Subtract 1 from the power. 3. Okay. So dy by dx, you call that dy by dx or the gradient function. This gives gradient at any point. Okay. Dy by dx, bring the power down. 3 4 is 12. Subtract 1 from the power 2. Again for the second term, bring the power down. Minus 4. Subtract 1 from the power 4 minus 1, 3. Any question you can ask? Find the
Yes, sir.
coordinates of B. So B is basically the maximum point, or better call it a turning point. And you know that at this point, if you draw a tangent, the gradient is 0, right? Gradient is equal to 0. Or in other words, dy by dx is equal to 0. Dy by dx is equal to 0 at the turning point, whether it is maximum or minimum. This is also a maximum minimum point. Here also dy by dx is equal to 0. Okay. So if you put dy by dx is equal to 0, you will get the coordinates of B and O, at least the x coordinates. Okay. This is, let's say, x2, and this is already x1 will be equal to 0. We'll find it out. So anyhow, you just make the dy by dx equal to 0. So 12x square minus 4x cube equal to 0. Factorize that. 4x square you can take common. 4 3s are 12. 3 minus x is equal to 0. Now it's factorized form. So either 4x square is equal to 0, or 3 minus x is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, or x is equal to 3. So we already know x is equal to 0 belongs to which point? Belongs to this point. So that means x2, which belongs to B, is 3. Okay. So we have this x value as 3, x coordinate is 3. Now, what about the y coordinate? Simple. You just need to put this 3 in the curve equation. Okay. Here, put 3 because y coordinate will come from the curve equation. So 4 3 cube minus 3 raised to power 4. Okay. 27. So your coordinates are the b coordinate are 3 and 27. So very important question. Any question you can ask so far? The question was this number 9. No questions, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now find the gradient of the graph at point A. That means gradient means dy by dx. We need to find dy by dx at x is equal to, we don't know. What's the x coordinate of A? What's the x coordinate of A? This part.
0. No,
No,
sorry. Sorry. No, no, no.
So do we
I thought you were
assume
asking
that
about
it's
y
4?
coordinate.
yeah, no, x. So the curve is cutting at 2 points. This is x is equal to 0, but this has some value. So we can just use the previous our concept that put the curve equation equal to 0. Okay. So let's do 4x cube minus x raised to power 4 is equal to 0. So no need to get like confused with this kind of thing. We don't know how to solve cubic equation or quad raised to power 4 equation, but you will always get something that can factorize, that can be factorized. 4x cube minus x raised to power 4. That is y is equal to 0. So take x raised to power cube common. That will leave you 4 minus x. So either x cube is equal to 0 or 4 minus x is equal to 0. So that means x is equal to 0 or 4. And this 4 belongs to the A because you can see the curve is cutting, crossing the x-axis at 0 and 4. So that point becomes 4. Now you can find the gradient by putting in the dy by dx. Okay, easy. Dy by dx function is 12x square, x is equal to 4. 12x square minus 4x cube. Okay, minus 64. So your gradient is minus 64. That means actually if you want to see it visually, you need, if you draw a tangent here, that tangent will have the gradient minus 64. All right. Any questions so far? So that's a good differentiation question.
No, sir.
Okay. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. You can try this question. This is not that hard actually. Okay, so let's continue. We have regular hexagon. That means all the sides are equal and the diagonals are also equal, because if it's regular, then all the diagonals must be of equal length. Okay, same distance throughout. Triangle DEF. Where is the triangle DEF? DEF. This one is congruent to which one? So nobody's given answer because it has two sides. This triangle looks exactly same as that because these two sides
Sir,
are also equal.
BCD.
Yes, BCD, because two sides are equal and the third diagonal is also equal. So this is the which property? SSS. All the sides are equal in both triangles. Moving next, which other
So we use the
triangle?
properties in congruency.
Yes, we have. Well, you don't need to write the name, but it's just for understanding. That's why I opened this diagram today again to revise. If they
And
don't,
also, sir, the formula is in the similarity one, the ratio formula.
no, in congruency, there is no formula because they are equal. So you just need to match the sides and they are equal in length.
No, sir, in similarity.
In similarity, there is that formula that either the ratio of the corresponding side is equal or the corresponding angles are equal. So
Okay,
similarity,
okay.
yeah, similarity is more tricky. I might have that photo again to show. Not yet. I can show the photo again, or we want to revise, we can again revise the properties. So, and another triangle congruent. Congruent means you just need to pick the triangles that are exactly same length, same size. Okay. So obviously the other one is these two. These two triangles are also exactly same. You can put their name. ADF is equal to ABD. Okay. So for just to revise, for the congruency, there are four kinds of rules. Either all sides are equal, SSS, or two sides are equal and their included angle is equal, SAS. Third one, a very interesting one, ASA. One side and the adjacent angles are equal, ASA. And the last one is especially for the right angle triangles, RHS, right angle. H means hypotenuse and one side is equal. Okay. For the similar triangles also, I can quickly show you the photo. 1 second, please. Always have to find it out. Okay. So yeah, this one is for the similar triangles also. Rules are summarized here. First one, AA, that means if two angles are equal in the two triangles, then the triangles are similar. You can also call it triple A, AAA. If two angles are equal, the third one is automatically equal. So if you can prove that two triangles are similar, then SSS means the ratio of the corresponding sides is equal. That means DE over AB is equal to EF over BC, etc. And the last one, which is also same in congruency, SAS. SAS means the two sides, their ratio is same. Not their size, but this time the ratio is corresponding ratio is same and the included angle is same. Okay. So SAS is common. SSS is also common in congruency, but they have different meaning. Okay.
So could you explain the double A again?
Double A just means that if you have two triangles, one is obviously like different sizes. If you can prove that two angles are same, let's say this is 20 degree, this is also 20, and this is 40, this is also 40. If you can prove that two angles are same in the triangles, then they both are same.
Okay, sir.
Automatically, third angle will also be same. 40 plus 2, 60. 180 minus 60. Third angle is 120. 120. Okay. Moving back to our paper. Okay, so now we have tangents coming out from point T touching the circle at Q and P. OP is equal to, obviously, OQ, because they are radius, very easy. Okay. OT side is common. All right. We can see that. Angle OPT, this angle is 90-degree, and so is this angle, because we have a property that tangent and radius always make an angle of 90-degree. Okay. So you can call that angle QT. Okay. Because angle between tangent and radius is 90-degree always. Moving on, triangle OPT and OQT. OPT and OQT are congruent. Why? Which criteria? So we just now learned congruency. There is SSS, there is SAS, there is RHS, there is ASA. Which one can be applied here?
Sir, 1 minute. Sir, RHS?
Yes, fantastic. RHS, because this is right angle triangle. So R, this is H is common, hypotenuse common, and this can be the side. The radius can be the side. So this can be RHS. Okay. Now this proves that the tangents TP and TQ are equal. Okay. Because if the two triangles are congruent, then definitely this should be equal to this side. The two tangents must be equal. So basically, we learned before this circle property that a tangents from external point to a circle are equal. In this question, we just proved it. Okay, through by using the congruent triangle, we just proved that the two tangents must be of equal length. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, now comes the function part. You can try first one. G of 3, very easy.
Sir, 4.
Yes, G of 3 is 3 minus 1 whole square, 2 square, 4. All right. F of x minus 2. So that means you need to put in the f function x minus 2, 1 minus 3 times x minus 2. 7 minus 3x. Right? Any questions? All clear?
Yes, sir.
Find f inverse. Let, first of all, f of x, there are some steps that we should remember. Let f of x is equal to y is equal to 1 minus 3x, make x the subject. You can 3x is equal to 1 minus y, x is equal to 1 minus y over 3. So that is your inverse function. You just need to write in terms of the variable 1 minus x over 3. Any questions you can ask? Now this part is long. This is 5-mark question, okay? You can spend some time here. First, g of f of x. That means you need to put f of f function inside the x value of g. What was g? G is x minus 1 whole square. So this whole thing, f of x, is going in the place of x here. Is it g f of x or f g of f? G f of x. F function is going to be the input for the g function. So that means 1 minus 3x minus 1 whole square. The first term is 1 minus 3x minus whole square. Okay, that is going to be g of f of x. I'm checking again and again. 1 minus 3x minus 1. Now comes the second part. So second part is you just need to multiply the functions g and f. G is x minus 1 whole square and f is 1 minus 3x. Okay. And okay, that's it. So you just need to simplify now everything. This 1 minus 1 cancelled. So minus 3x whole square is just 9x square. Let's expand this. X square plus 1 minus 2x. X squared and 1 square. 3x cubed plus 1 minus 3x minus 2 6x squared. Minus 2x cubed 7x squared minus 5x plus 1. Minus 1. So this should be the answer. And now you just need to pick the functions. So a is equal to 2, b is equal to 5, c is equal to minus 1. Okay. You can double check any questions you can ask. It's correct answer. Okay. So let's restart the meeting if you want. Oh, we have more parts.